Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's happy, safe, and doing well. Just give me a moment here for me to bring up my chat on my phone. Of course, I want to play an ad first. Okay, there we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Araya. Namaste. Radhikar. Colleen. Kelly. Hell on Heels. That's good, Colleen. Oh, that's sweet, Radhikar. Hello, Jersey. I'm actually a little bit tired tonight. I'm not used to doing these lives this late, but I kind of had no choice because my son's work schedule changed. And he'd be coming through the door while I'm just getting started on my live and disrupt everything. And so, he's sucking up, huh? It's been a long day, let me tell you. Damn, I can't stop yawning. She's jealous. I've been feeling okay. I'm just a little bit tired tonight. Oh, Norina, that's sweet. So this is how it works, folks. I am going to pull a single card for everybody that's on the list. And super chats do take precedence. Super chats also get a little bit of a deeper dive. Okay. So with that said, I need to move my computer back a little bit so I have some room. Okay, Norina is first. Tonight I am featuring for the one card draws. It is called the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. I'm not sure if this deck is even still available. I gotten it long before she gave up her spirituality and denounced her decks. But I read this particular tarot deck more like an oracle deck. Maybe spirits will come to me. We'll see. Okay, let's see what we have for Norina. Okay, messages and guidance, please, for Norina. What message do you have for Norina? Okay, Norina. Okay, Norina did a super chat. I missed that. Okay. I gotta find it. I'm almost half blind tonight. Okay, you want to know? Okay, it has to do with your grandson. I did not find the question. Okay, will you get custody? Okay. I am going to give this card to you first. You got the World card. And this is Archangel Michael. You do have Archangel Michael's protection. A job well done. There's going to be some kind of joyous moment and gratitude. There is a path towards enlightenment. What I'm feeling here, I'm almost feeling a definite yes. But let's check the tarot to see what's. I'm going to throw some other cards out for you about custody. Will Norina get custody of her grandson? Two and a one is a three. Three is growth and expansion. Family expand, successful completion. Okay. I'm not watching the chat right now, but what I'm picking up on is that there was a death. Okay. And this death seems to, it's like, I feel like a premature death. Somebody passed. Feminine energy. And I also have to tell you, once I do these readings, I usually forget them. So I do apologize if I'm rehashing something that maybe I read for you about before. But there seems to be somebody in the other side, somebody who passed, and she feels bad that she passed before her time. She sends lots of love. Yeah, lots of loving messages. She's smiling down from heaven. You've got her blessings. You're going to get your wish fulfillment here, and it's going to start a whole new journey for you. She's showing me murder. I don't know. Was she murdered? Okay, I gotta look at the chat to see if you know who I'm talking about. Hi, Rock That Body. Okay, I need to scroll up here. Oh, okay. Now I remember. I forgot about that. Stabbed. I thought I saw knives. I thought she was stabbed. Okay. Yeah, she was coming across showing me that she was murdered. And one of the things that she's having trouble dealing with on the other side is she says that she wishes she would have taken more precautions. And she has a sense of guilt of leaving her child. Is your grandson a water sign by chance, a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio? Yeah, she showed me the knife. She was stabbed. No, Aries. Okay, I'm wondering if there's any water in his chart. But I'm showing she wouldn't have been stabbed 7 times, would she have? I do have spirit in. Yeah, there is somebody. She's talking to me right now. Your son's water 3 times. There's something about the number 7, though. I'm not sure what that is. She's showing me a 7. There are 3 swords off to the side. So that might make sense of the stab 3 times, but she's showing me a 7. May 27th. Okay. Yeah, she feels like that she made a foolish move to put herself in a position for her to be murdered. But she does send a lot of love to you, the family, her son. She watches she watches her son, your grandson rather, but she watches her son sleep every night. And yes, your wishes are going to be granted. You are going to get custody. Okay, that's what I have for you, Norina. Okay, for those that are new entering the channel, everybody gets at least a 1-card draw. Super chats get deeper meaning readings like what I just gave Norina. Okay. Norina did a super chat, so spirit came right in. You're quite welcome, Narina. Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah, right around here. They're lined up again. What I've been doing is I've been going through some courses, some classes with a world-renowned psychic. He is my mentor and really bringing out the mediumship in me. Been really working hard and developing my mediumship. I had it before, but it was underdeveloped and it would come and go. Now it seems like it's with me always. Okay, who's next on my list? His name is Richard Knight. He is the Sylvia Brown of the UK. Very well known in the UK. I belong to it. I went through his master classes for psychic development and even a tarot master class. I'm in his tarot academy, which I have finished, and I am being certified right now. I'll have my accreditation, my certification seal on my website, and I am going to go through there's a spiritual organization that I'm becoming certified as a certified medium as well. So I'm going to have all these certifications here soon. Okay, who's next? Ranny is next. Will her brother's job be sorted out? Okay, you've got the 9 of fire. Well, basically, what the message in this card is talking about is for your brother not to give up. Okay, that he is protected in his job. He just has to have the courage to step forth and, put up barriers, put up guards, be very guarded, but most of all, to believe in himself, believe in the universe, God, whoever he believes in, and have a little bit of faith. It's going to take a little while, but the important thing is he can't give up and not for him to give into negative energies, and things will work out. Okay, who's next? Okay, Doretta Bear, to see what your card will be. Holy Spirit, angel spirits and guides, clarity, messages, and guidance, please, for Doretta. Holy Spirit, angel spirits and guides, clarity, messages, and guidance for Doretta. Clarity, messages, and guidance for Doretta. Clarity, messages, and guidance for Doretta. Okay, you actually got the Judgment card. In this deck, it's called Renewal. Review and evaluate things where you are right now. A favorite assessment of the facts. Okay, what it is time to put something to rest. It's time to assess your situation and to make better judgment calls, to make a just right decision, that you have a chance of a renewal, a new life, and going into a new direction. But you just have to assess your surroundings, assess the people in your life, cut out what is not necessary, and move forward. Okay. Okay, who is next? Araya is next. What do you see for me in the next 2 months, please? Holy Spirit, angel spirits and guides, clarity, messages, and guidance, please, for Araya. Clarity, messages, guidance, please, for Araya. Clarity, messages, guidance for Araya. Okay, there's brighter days ahead, Araya. You got the Sun card. Whatever the situation is that you're dealing with right now, there is definitely a happy outcome to it. There are bright new ideas that are going to be surrounding you that are going to lead you to success. And you're going to have, and this is about having the confidence in yourself. Okay, you need to have that confidence, and I think that's where you are lacking right now. So have that confidence, have that courage, take each day as it comes. There are brighter days ahead, and there is a happy outcome coming. Okay. Okay, Ranny was done. Colleen is next, a message from Spirit. Okay. You've got the of air. Okay, whatever this is about, you should know. But there seems to be this sense of sadness around you, this sense of blame. It feels like that you are blaming yourself for a situation that was really not your fault, that you need to have some compassion on yourself, allow yourself to heal from the situation, and forgive yourself and others. It's like stop putting self-blame. Stop putting blame on yourself. Okay. Okay, rock that body. Okay, rock that body. I already know what your question is because we discussed this before. I'm going to get an overall energy, then I'm going to draw the tarot. Actually, I'm getting a few oracles for you, rock that body, because Spirit's telling me to. Okay, you got the 9 of Earth and 10 of Earth. Very positive energy. Okay. There is this is going to, something is going to happen that's going to bring you great security here. And a 10 of Earth is, this is springtime. Both of these are springtime. There is somebody definitely loyal around you and dedicated to your cause. I feel that is your attorney. You could trust in your attorney. I also feel as though that there is somebody's going to step up to the plate and do the honorable thing. But it's going to be a slow process. I'm also feeling that now is not the time to make a decision. Cast away your self-doubts. Stop doubting the universe. And that came through clearly from my guides. They said you have to stop doubting. Every time you put a doubtful thought in, I'm not going to get what I need. I'm not going to get what I deserve. You're putting that energy out there and you are self-prophesying. So the universe is telling me that you are going to create your own prophecy. If you think you're not going to get anything, you're not going to. You are going to create this yourself. Okay? You have to change your thought process. Universe is speaking loud and clear, and we've had discussions like this before. You need to change your way of thinking. Okay? You have to get out of the failure mindset. Even when it seems like the chips are down, even though when it seems like the odds are against you, you can manifest the outcome that you want. Okay? Let's see here. There are some thorns here. It's going to hurt. You're going to be down. You're going to think that there is no hope here. But unity, this is coming together with spirit, coming together with the universe. The universe is going to bring about marriage. This doesn't have to be a literal marriage, but I'm feeling a contract. There is something, proposal, some kind of positive. There is a positive proposal that's going to work out in your favor. It's going to be cause for celebrations here. All these oracles that I'm pulling is pointing into don't give up yet. Okay? Let's see what, okay. Thank you, Aurelia, and I'll get to you as soon as I'm done with Rock That Body. Yeah, you got to be careful of self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay? Very careful of that. Breezy, super chats take priority. Okay? So I do them before I do the free readings. I do free readings until I get a super chat. Okay, right now you're feeling the pinch with the 5 of coins. Okay, you're feeling the pinch. You're feeling out in the cold. You're feeling abandoned. You're feeling like everybody's like totally throwing in the towel here. But in reality, you got the 10 of coins. You got the 10 of coins twice. 10 of pentacles twice. You got it here and you got it in the other tarot deck as well. Abundance is coming. Security, new home, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's going to rush in to save the day here. Faith card. You got to have that faith. This is what I've been preaching throughout this whole reading. And the tarot is just repeating what Spirit spoke to me and directly. 3 of Wands, your plans are going to come to pass. Your vision, your ships are coming in here. So don't abandon them now. Don't give up. Okay? Things are going to go better than what you believe. So Rock That Body, you have to change that mindset. Instead of saying that there's no way that you can win this or that, I'm all, this is happening, that is happening. You know, things aren't turning out the way I thought they would. You know, that's self-fulfilling prophecy. And, Spirit spoke to that very loud and clear. You change your mindset every day saying, I am going to win X amount. I'm going to get this. This is coming to me. This is, or no, better yet, not coming to you. I have this. This is mine. I am abundant. You have to keep on repeating that over and over again. I am abundant. I own my own home. I have. Present tense. Okay? Okay, Araya. Okay. Araya. Okay. Which one of you yo-yos want to come forth for Araya? I just heard a male voice say, who are you calling a yo-yo? There's been a male voice. Dark hair. I really can't see much of his facial features. He looks like he could possibly be 50-ish, maybe, or in the 50s when he passed. Feels like your father energy. Okay. He said I was a bastard, as in himself. He says he was a bastard on earth. A real difficult person to deal with. He is like, thanks, Rock That Body. I got to get my other deck out because he's insisting and he wants his other deck. He doesn't want any other deck but this deck. He refuses to speak through anything but this deck. Okay? But he did say he was a bastard. Okay? Okay, let's see what messages he wants to bring forth here. Okay. I don't know why he's calling himself Dick. Okay, okay. I don't know why Radica why that disappeared. Okay. He passed at 18. Okay, Clyde also did a donation. Okay, why is he showing me 50s? Was that the year or the decade that he passed in the 50s? He's showing me in the 1950s for some reason. He's telling me something about that's when he passed. That can't be him. Okay, there's something about the 50s. Somebody passed. They were a real bastard. Had very sharp tongue. Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But he feels like a miser. Always taking stock in what he had. Always on the go. But he hurt a lot of people. He caused a lot of heartache and pain, including the people closest to him, the people in his family. And he's forever trapped. He's going to have to relive this karma. But, you know, he's feeling remorseful. Okay, your grandpa was in his 50s. His name was Zach. Your dad. It's somebody. I can't picture who. It feels like an older. Your dad was born in the 50s. Okay. When I say in the 1950s, a card came up indicating death. Like somebody's literally lying there. And I want to say a heart condition. Okay. You see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but the character is actually laying in a bed. Okay. And with the world card, the thing I was paying attention to is a circle behind her, clock, reminding me of clock wheels, that he's saying his ticker just quit ticking and it was his time. And we have a heart here. I don't know if he's had heart surgery, but it feels like a heart condition. I don't have a name. Something with his heart. Because he said his ticker just quit ticking. And Three of Swords came up, and the reason why it came up had to deal with the heart. I don't know who he is, Araya, but he's somebody who says that he wasn't the nicest person. And well, he's definitely pointing to the heart. So there's possibly been a heart condition that maybe you didn't know about. Could have been heartbroken. Your grandpa cancer, your dad was murdered. Well, somebody also had an underlying condition dealing with the heart. Okay? Dealing with the heart. Somebody had an underlying condition dealing with the heart also. Maybe that wasn't known. Maybe you guys didn't know that. Maybe that was a hidden condition that they didn't say anything. That was her dad. Okay. Okay. I knew there was somebody here. I knew it. And they said they weren't the nicest person. They didn't treat their family the best as they could, like they thought they should. And very regretful about it. Wishes that there was time to make up for it. But he will make up for it in the next lifetime. Okay, that kind of makes sense why none of that was making sense, Araya. But he definitely came through. Okay, Clyde is next. I believe. Okay. I need to save me from scrolling. I need Clyde's question reposted. Okay, Elisa Mayfields. Okay. Clyde, I have a message for you as well. And before I throw any cards or do any layouts, Spirit takes precedence. Spirit's voice over the cards. There is somebody with a very scruffy voice, very raspy, and it feels like a male energy. Okay. And I see a pipe. Like somebody smoking with a pipe. They have a very raspy voice. Male. I swear he was stepping out of the 1940s with his attire, the clothes that he's wearing. He has this tall top. Anyhow, he's coming through, and he's like, "Why are you so worried about that? So worried about that what? Damsel." Man, he talks like he's coming from the 40s. Saying, "Why are you so worried about that damsel?" I can't say that. Anyhow, bottom line is I am going to paraphrase. Okay. He said that you can do better. You know, he says you are settling, basically you're settling for this girl, this lady, this damsel, as he calls her. And he said so-called damsel in distress. Okay. She's a user. But let me see where, you know what? I almost said Clyde. Are you named after somebody? Tall and beard, yes. Tall and he has a beard, yes. Jeez. Now, he is like rambling on and on and on that you're too good for her, that you deserve better, and he's really rambling and rambling and rambling. I could say he doesn't want to see you with his Lisa. Definitely does not have his approval. And he is standing with his arms crossed, like very stern look. But I wanted to say, Clyde, I don't know if you are named after this person or if he was just saying your name. I'm not sure. Six of Swords. Judgment. Okay, so he's making the cards fly out because he doesn't want me to listen to them. This is about having the strength and courage to move forward, have a better judgment call. She's coming up as a very toxic energy, a user, just like I said. The cards are just echoing what this gentleman was saying. She could be very cold and calculating at times, and there's no victory with this one. She portrays herself to say that she's something that she's not. She may pour on the charm at times and then pull back. It's because she wants something from you and she wants to use you, whether it's for finances or for security or for whatever reasons. She's very strategic on how she deals with you. It is a raspy voice. He's very stern. The appearance that he is giving me does not necessarily mean the appearance that he passed as. But he's definitely feels like he's stepping out of the 40s. So there's definitely something about the 1940s, maybe even the 30s and 40s, somewhere around that era. There's definitely something that he is connected with. Okay. He's showing me an army uniform. Do you have somebody that was military? Oh, I can't talk to them right now. That's my brother. I'll talk to him later. But it definitely feels like a military. I see. Yeah, okay. Okay. Because he said Clyde. He's showing me an army uniform. Yeah. Yeah, this Lisa Marie is a no-go, Clyde. from what he was saying and what my cards were saying. Because, hold on a second. Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah. Hi. Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yep. Thank you so much. I will call you back after a bit. I'm in the middle of another call on the other line. So, okay. Bye-bye. Okay, I apologize about that. That was my brother calling because we were taking a trip out to his place. Me and my son were flying out in June out to Colorado. So he wanted to say, because we're going up to Yellowstone National Park. That's on my bucket list. That's on my son's bucket list. I want to see Old Faithful out there. And he was just telling me he booked a campsite. So, okay. Yeah, it feels like it's time to move on. Yeah, Clyde, you need to. Okay, he's talking to me again. He says, "This is your problem, son. You have to raise your standards and get away from that dating network." No dating networks. He calls them networks. He says, whatever that thing is that you type on, he's not even sure what that is. And Clyde, it's a computer. That's what this is. Okay. Anyhow, you need a good country girl, he thinks. He thinks you need a good country girl. But anyhow, he's kind of joking a little bit, but he's also saying, in a serious note, he is saying, the big thing is you need to raise your standards. And it's not all about the nice tushy either. He called her behind a tushy. You have to change the way that you're thinking, retrain your thoughts. That's not coming from him. That's coming from spirit and direct. You need to retrain your thoughts and put positive vibes out there. You have to manifest exactly what it is that you want. And you cannot, and then here's the key, you cannot put a name on it. You can't say, I want to manifest Lisa Marie. No, you've got to put it out there for your soulmate and visualize what your soulmate would be, not externally, internally. Your internal soulmate, what kind of personality they will have, that type of thing, and raising your standards. Okay, I kind of lost track. I need to figure out who is next because we're running out of time. That was kind of like a longer session than what I expected. But when spirit comes in, when a spirit comes in to speak to a loved one, they have to. I have to leave room for it, no matter how long it takes. Okay, I'll pull a card for you, Breezy, but I already got somebody over my shoulder screaming at me and saying, "Oh my God," is what they said. Somebody's like gasping, you know, like, no, 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 no. It's like getting back together with that ex, there's definitely somebody over my shoulder that does not approve. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, angel spirits and guides, clarity, messages, and guidance. Okay. Definitely a decision in love. I feel that your ex is going to reach out to you. That's why this person's gasping. They're like, no, 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 please, no, please, no, please, no. Okay. Because your ex is going to reach out to you. You're going to have a really big decision. And Spirit is definitely saying you need to choose wisely. Really weigh things out. Mull over in your head. Why did you guys split up? Why is he an ex and you're not still together? Okay. There is something there that you need to really consider. I feel there's a need to let go and move on. Okay. Let's see. Mary Billy. Spirit messages. You blocked each other? Okay. You're welcome, Breezy. Okay, spirit messages for Billy. I just love it when they tell me to pull out a specific deck. You know, it's like I have oracle decks, tarot decks all over the place around me, and they want me to pull out yet another one. They're not happy with the ones that's on the table. You know, everybody, it's like, here's what I'm finding out also. That each spirit has a deck preference that they like to work with. A lot of them love the haunted house tarot or the steampunk tarot. But there are a few that want oracle decks or something completely different. This is a deck called Postcards from Spirit. Why they wanted me to pull this deck out, I don't know. But let me see. Okay, they're saying this is a jump off point. Okay, this is just a jump off point. It's like I haven't used this deck in ages, and they knew that this deck was in there. Okay, what messages do you have for Mary Billy, please? And I'm like sitting here. I says, I hope this is going to resonate. And someone just spoke to me and says, what? Are you actually doubting us? Okay. Okay, this has a whole message on it. And so there might be parts in this that may resonate and some may not. You take it how it resonates, and then I'll pull some tarot for you. Okay, Mary. It says everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. And we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. I need my reading glasses. You know, spirits, you are being a pain in the sorry if I say you're a pain in the ass, but and I'm being tapped on the shoulder saying good girl. Okay. Okay, physical reality. You need to get rid of clutter, whether it's too many stories in your mind or too many what ifs or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now. Empty your mind, clean your house, throw out any objects that tells you an uncomfortable story. Discern what you have. Sort and purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. And it says, you are so adored by so many. We hope you really know that. And these are messages that could be coming from anybody part of your spiritual team. This could be a messages from your ancestors or a loved one that passed on or spirit guides, angels. This is it's like the collective of the spiritual plane. We have the collective on earth, the souls that are incarnated, and there's a collective universe, a collective of souls that are not incarnated, that are meant to work on our behalf. And that's what this deck, what these cards are designed for. Colette Barrett Reed designed these cards, and these cards came from channeling, and she channeled spirits, and these are messages that they give out. I hope that meant something to you. Well, they're probably trying to speak to you, Mary, and trying to reach out. Okay. Let's see what other messages come up here for you, Mary. Cards are very resistant. It's, I'm hearing all over the place. Put the cards down. Just trust what we are telling you. That's why they're not shuffling. They don't want to shuffle because Spirit's saying that I need to put the cards down and just go with what I'm getting from spirits. Yeah, getting some clear communication from the other side. Absolutely. Okay, a situation that you've gone through, Mary, that may have not been pleasant. It may have been, there's like this big disruption in your life. I feel that is why there is all this disorganization, this clutter, this negative mind thoughts that are coming into your mind here. And this is what your spirit guides, your angels, or whoever it is that is speaking with you. Maybe it's those past loved ones that you've been popping into your head, but they're trying to tell you it's time to move forward. It's time to progress. It's time to close the chapter. It's time to let it go, because and they have been like shooting these messages at you over and over again. And one says, yeah, I've been hitting my head against a brick wall trying to get through to her. That's what somebody said to me just now. But anyhow, they're saying, you know, everybody has their moments. Everybody has their sudden disruptions when they feel like everything is crashing down on top of them. It's just about ending that chapter. You've been through that, and it's time to move forward. And in order for you to move forward, that is what Spirit is saying, that you need to empty the mind out. You got to do a dump. You got to do a flush it down the toilet, whatever. But it's definitely feeling like a total mind flush. Well, that's what they're talking about, Mary. You have to do a brain dump. Okay? Okay, Kelly is next. Does Evan Cancer want to rekindle our relationship? I am an Aquarius. Okay, I need a drink here real quick. My mouth is dry. I'm feeling like there's somebody else in the picture. I get this Playboy energy. I get this energy of not settled, wanting to run, wanting to be free, non-committal. You don't want that kind of energy. You don't want somebody who is going to be non-committal. You don't want somebody who's going to breadcrumb you. And that's all that's going to happen. Breadcrumbing. Yes, I'm okay. I was tuning into Spirit. I am going to read. I'm just about done. I didn't even realize that I went overtime. But that happens when I get caught up in, I just got so caught up in Spirit that I didn't even know what time it was. It's just the messages flowing. And when that happens, I hate to interrupt it. Okay. And I do have something here. I don't know who this is for. Who lost a child? Who lost a child that would have been preteen? I have a child in the spirit world that is preteen, a male, like a light brown hair, almost like the the bowl haircuts. I will quit when Spirit tells me they're done. This is unusual. This is an unusual night. Repeat of last Wednesday night, but I'm not jumping off until Spirit's done. Is there somebody here that lost a child? Leukemia? Okay, he's doing fine. He is healthy. He has a football in his hand. Did he like football? He has something with football. But if he's giving me hugs because he wants those hugs to be passed on. He was a hugger. Okay. He was a hugger. But he says, I'm not sick anymore. You know what? That asshole, I'm sorry. He's like disrupting the flow. Just don't put him in timeout, Radikar. Kick him. Block him from the channel altogether. Okay? Anyhow, okay, he was showing me the football. He like has his football with him. Okay? But he keeps on. Okay, I thought he was early. Okay, thank you, Radikar. He just wants you to know that he's healthy. He keeps on saying, I'm not sick anymore. I'm not sick. And he's happy. There seems to be other family members around him. He says, I love you. And he'll always be in touch. He'll always try to talk to you and communicate. But he keeps on saying, I'm not sick anymore. Be happy for me. I'm not sick anymore. Whew. He knows you do, Clyde. Yeah, you had the spirits tonight, Clyde. You tell him, Clyde. He heard you. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do Hell on Heels. And then I'm going to get a general message for Hell on Heels, and then I'm going to call it a night unless anybody wants a message from the other side, if somebody does a super chat or anything like that. Okay. One more freebie. Wow. Hell on heels. This is you all around, Miss Leo. Queen of Fire. Okay. Spirit is just, you have such an overwhelming confidence about you and some sense of grace. And and they're saying, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. So the message that I'm getting for you, Hell on Heel, is don't cut yourself short. Don't underestimate your abilities, because you could do anything that you set your mind to. Thank you, Clyde. You're welcome, Clyde. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, this is what happens. I allow for an hour for free readings, but people jump on with the super chats, okay? And I have to do them first. I do all super chats first. I did stay on an extra, see, what time is it? An extra 45 minutes than what I normally do, because now I am a magnet for spirits. I have been really working on developing my mediumship, and I had no idea how fast that crown chakra was going to open up, and how fast I was going to be a magnet for spirits. And now, and sometimes when spirits start talking, it is da 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 da. And I have to let them talk. I have to let them speak. I have to let them hear. They have to be heard. Spirit takes precedence over any card reading, over any super chat or anything, because they are coming and willing to share their messages and use me as a vessel. And I am open to them using me as a vessel to get their messages across. So the hierarchy are spirit messages, then super chats, then the free readings. Okay. If you happen to get somebody coming in during your free reading, wonderful. Can't always guarantee it. And something that I learned about mediumship is ones that truly work as a medium can tell you can't, let's say, Uncle John, okay? I want to talk to Uncle John. A medium can't just come here and say, okay, Uncle John, come to me, okay? That's not how mediumship works or how spirit communication works, okay? Can't guarantee that Uncle John's going to come. Aunt Sally might, but Uncle John might stay in the background, or maybe Uncle John does not feel led to speak. So it's more like whatever spirit feels led that they have a message that they need to speak. That's who comes through. And I know that I will never have any harmful spirits come anyways near me, because I've got two grandmothers in the spirit world. But my one grandmother, she's the boss, okay? And she is the gatekeeper. She is outside my aura, Okay. And every single spirit, Clyde's, the two spirits for Clyde and everybody else, they have to go to her and get her permission. She checks that spirit out before she allows that spirit near me. Okay. Okay, so I got 2 more super chats. Okay. Okay, we got Steve and we got Sally. Thank you very much for your donation. Okay, I may have to call this Spirit Wednesday, evening with spirit or night with spirit or something like that. Okay, Steve, did you have any particular specific questions that you wanted? Hey, Steve. Spirit named Hazel is telling you to wait. Hey, Steve, did you have a close friend that passed? Did you lose a close friend? I'm not getting specifics yet on when they passed, but somebody that was maybe a schoolmate or somebody that you were really good friends with that was a really. I'm seeing a male. I'm seeing a motorcycle. Okay. I will draw some cards for that on that for you, Steve. But I don't know. I'm just getting a spirit here. They're showing me a motorcycle. I don't know what James Dean has anything to do with it, but I don't know why he's mentioning James Dean. Maybe he's a James Dean fan. Okay, that's no problem, Steve. But there's somebody showing me a motorcycle and he said James Dean. I don't know if he's a James Dean fan. Does that resonate with you in any way? many years ago. Well, he's looking out for you. He's watching your back. Okay, he definitely has a message. He definitely has a few words to say about this lady friend too. He's like, yo, man, why do you want to be sloppy seconds? I don't know how that resonates, but that's exactly what he said. He says, yo, man, why you want to be sloppy seconds? Let's see here. He is saying patience. He says, you know, it's a two-way street. And you shouldn't have to beg. He's like kind of like talking. He's not. He's talking like showing me like you begging for affection, you begging for attention. He says, if you want her bad enough, you're going to get her. Your buddy, he died in an accident. He had an accident. Okay, died at 18 as a virgin. I don't know why he's talking about sloppy seconds. And was there some sort of accident? Good night, Clyde. Because he's showing me an accident. Something about wintertime. You know, he's crying right now because he sees what's coming with this Scorpio. Okay. It's not an even give and take. You give more, or you gave more than what you received, and it's not fair. He wishes you would heal from her. But he's shaking his head. He says, no matter what we say over here, he's telling me, he's speaking to me directly. He said, ma'am, no matter what we say over here, Steve's going to be Steve. Steve's going to do what he wants to do. He has to learn the hard way. So take that however that resonates. I feel as though that you are setting yourself up for heartbreak again. Yes, she can come back. Yes, you can get her back and be a couple, but she's going to break your heart again. You know, it's like she can't sit still. She's not never satisfied. She wants to wear the pants. It's like, I can't say that word. P-whipped. P-U, fill in the blank. P-U, and it ends with a Y, whipped. I can't say it on YouTube, but that was the word he used. It's what she'll have you, and then she'll break your heart. Okay, and Sally wants messages from Spirit also. Okay. Not these cards. Okay. Okay, we're going to go with postcards from Spirit first. Now that I brought these out, now the whole room of spirits knows that I have this deck. And they're like, ooh, because this deck was specifically channeled by from spirits. Okay. The author actually channeled spirits to get these messages. So they're like, ooh, almost like a new toy. They're used to my other decks, but now this is a new toy. They didn't, and someone just said, where were you hiding this one? It's not one of my decks I use on a regular basis. Okay, your first message, Sally. Okay, Sally. Here's your first message. It says, Dear Sally. Okay, you are taking yourself and your problems too seriously. Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that. Taking a break from all of that and start having a little bit of fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. I see where this is going, Sally. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watching some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Okay. Okay, the messages are flowing here. I get exactly what they're getting at. Sally, I feel that these are more ancestors than people who have passed around you. I think they've passed before immediate family, immediate friends of yours. I think these are ancestors that are coming through that are speaking, because that's the type of energy that the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting like 1800s, early to mid 1800s, judging by the dress that I'm seeing and the bonnets, the gowns. Um, that's just the vibe I'm getting from these people that are speaking. And they're saying that you get so overwhelmed with your problems that you forget who you are. You forget what joy is. You forget you don't remember how to be happy. That all that you know are the problems, the stress, the sleepless nights, the headaches, the pains, the aches and pains. And it seems like that you really hone in on those energies. And what they're saying is they're negative. They are um, that is where your block is. That you need to be a little bit more lighthearted. Okay, so you have a problem that you need to deal with. You need to take a step back, take a lighthearted approach. Go watch a sitcom. Go read a book, read a dirty books joke, something. I'll really, yeah, that just flew out of my mouth. They said dirty books, dirty jokes, or whatever. But something to kind of lighten the mood, to lighten things up. Okay. And basically, you need to find some happiness. You need to find some laughter. And that starts within. And you need to stop honing in on all the negative aspects and bring in that light. There's like this purging that needs to be done. If that makes sense to you. Okay. Yes, I know you're dead. It's like every single spirit I connect to with this particular deck, the first card that comes out is a death card. Every single time I pick up this deck to communicate with a spirit through the tarot, Wonderful Death was the first card that came out. I shit you not, every single time. It's like, yes, I know you're dead. Okay. But okay, yep, horse-driven wagon, the Chariot. Okay, these particular ancestors that were coming through, they were wanting to give you a little bit of history is they did come overseas. Okay. They did come over from Europe. I feel Europe. Um, they came over by boat. Then they traveled on land with a wagon and horse to the Midwest of the United States. Okay. Um, we have one here that is a male that is very humorous. He says his his thingy, he's trying to be proper. His thingy, if you know what I mean, got bit by a crab. You know, I don't know if he's serious, if he's joking. But they also want you, but on a serious note, he is saying that, a situation is going to work out for the best. Justice is going to be served. There is going to be a restore of balance. It's just moving forward. You have to make the right decisions and not be so serious. You have to have a little bit of fun. Hell on heels, the PU star star Y. Yes. Yes. You're welcome, Sally. So we had a couple comic characters tonight. And, the room is thinning out. Spirits are leaving. So I think they are saying, yeah, one just says, let's give her a break. So. And one even said, same time, same place next week. We will be back. So there were spirits that did not speak tonight or get a chance to speak. However, they'll be back next week. So if there was a message for somebody, it'll be delivered next week. Time for me to clean up my desk. Radikar, I think he might have been. I like that Spirit Wednesdays. Because now most of my readings were not done with cards. It was total spirit. Most of them. A few of them, I did throw a few cards out, but that was it. But most of them were spirit led. Hell on Heels is Peter Pants. That's funny. So now that the spirits made me take out all these different decks, since a couple of them had their preferences, like I know Araya's family likes the steampunk tarot. I know there's a couple out there that like these. Some of them say, no, yeah, I'm not talking if you pick up a deck of cards. So I know no cards for certain ones. She. Oh, what a night. I can't believe that I've been on here for, let's see, 8:30, 9:30. It's going to be going on 2 hours. Holy crap. This has to be the longest live stream that I've had yet. Oh, awesome, Radical. Do some remote viewing and check. Oh, I know we have a motley crew. That's every Wednesday, anyhow. I had a motley crew of spirits here, too, so it's no wonder. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. You can't sleep yet. Yeah, when the energy's high like this, I know that even after I log off, no matter how tired I am, I will have to go into some meditation to bring myself down, to close down my chakras. Of course, I can't, if I close, I can't, the base chakra can't close because the base chakra closes, you're dead. So it's always open, but to kind of like shut things down, shut the systems down, so that I could go to sleep, because as open as my chakras are, as big as they are right now, I ain't sleeping. So I'm with you. It's 9:15 your time, Clyde. It is 10:15 my time. So I'm an hour ahead of you. I'm on the East Coast, New York time. Oh, and Radikar is an hour ahead of me. Boy, I got you up late, don't I? That's right, Radikar. You're in the islands. Wish I was there with you, Radikar. I got 6 inches of snow outside my door right now. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh, that sounds like heaven, Radikar. That sounds like heaven to me right now. Now that's Celsius. I don't know what that would be, Fahrenheit. On the beachfront. Oh my God. Oh, I know. It's been. Tell me about it, Sally. We're neighbors. I'm over here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's like it's been relentless. The snow. You got 15 inches. Hell on heels. Holy crap. Thanks, Radikar. Yep. Okay, I am going to hop off now. I do thank everybody for showing up. I thank you for all the super chats. I am benevolent. I am very thankful to all the spirit communications. I thank the spirits for coming through and delivering messages and using me as their vessel. And until next time, I'm ready for spring too. Yep. Thank you, everybody. I am going to go ahead and close out this chat now. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up button on your exit on your way out, please do hit that thumbs up button. Okay. I will see you guys next week. Bye.